Use this enlightening senior health tips guide to uncover the hidden threats that could be hiding in your fruit bowl. Unbeknownst to them, many elderly people consume fruits that subtly weaken their legs, aggravate their joints, and sap their vitality. The 6 worst fruits for aging bodies are shown in this video, along with how popular options like watermelon, bananas, and grapes can hinder freedom and mobility. But there is hope, so don't worry. Along with providing you with useful senior health tips you can put to use right away, we also examine the greatest fruits for strength, balance, and joint support. These senior health tips will assist you in making better decisions, whether your goal is to lessen inflammation or restore your leg strength. Watch now and take charge of your future with these effective senior health tips. Grapefruit is often celebrated as a healthy choice, a breakfast staple packed with vitamin C and praised for aiding weight loss. Its tangy flavor and hydration benefits make it a popular option for seniors looking to maintain a nutritious diet. But what if this seemingly superfruit is quietly working against your body, specifically your legs? The issue lies in something most people don't even think about: medication interactions. As we age, many of us rely on prescriptions for high blood pressure, cholesterol, or other chronic conditions. Grapefruit, however, has a dark side. It doesn't play well with certain medications. The culprit? Furanocoumarins. These are natural compounds in grapefruit that interfere with how your body processes drugs. Essentially, these compounds inhibit an important enzyme in your gut called CYP3A4. This enzyme is responsible for breaking down various medications, ensuring they're processed and leave your system at the right pace. But when you eat grapefruit, that enzyme is blocked, and the medication can build up to dangerous levels in your bloodstream, a problem often overlooked. Now you might wonder, how does this all connect to your leg strength? Here's where the ripple effects come into play. Many medications impacted by grapefruit, like certain statins for cholesterol or calcium channel blockers for blood pressure, can cause side effects when improperly absorbed. These side effects often include muscle pain, fatigue, and weakness. For most seniors, maintaining muscle health is crucial for mobility, and any interference can make daily activities like walking upstairs or getting out of a chair much harder. Imagine reaching for a piece of grapefruit in the morning, only to unknowingly set yourself up for hours of sluggishness or even sharp joint discomfort. Research adds weight to these concerns. Studies confirm that blocked drug metabolism not only affects the medicine itself, but can also lead to a cascade of side effects, including reduced muscle function. Even mild overexposure to some medications can result in stiffness or cramping that you may chalk up to just getting older. But in reality, grapefruit could be amplifying the problem. For seniors managing multiple health concerns, that simple slice of citrus might be amplifying their physical struggles in subtle but serious ways. The reality is that avoiding grapefruit might be a simple yet essential step in protecting your mobility. If you rely on medications or notice an unexplained loss of energy, it's worth taking grapefruit off your grocery list. Many doctors even advise against it entirely for patients on specific prescriptions, especially statins, which are commonly prescribed to seniors. While it may feel disappointing to say goodbye to this tart and juicy fruit, the trade-off is maintaining the muscle strength and endurance you need for independence. What makes this revelation surprising is how much grapefruits are associated with health rather than harm. Grapefruit diets, advertisements boasting its vitamin-rich composition, and its reputation as a low-calorie food often overshadow these lesser-known risks. This healthy fruit could be quietly undoing some of the very benefits you're seeking from it in the first place. So, if grapefruit has the power to interfere with your body and affect your strength, what does that mean for other fruits that are considered just as healthy? Let's turn our attention to one of the most popular fruits on the planet that might not be quite as harmless as it seems. Bananas have long been crowned a go-to snack for a quick energy boost and a reliable source of potassium. This reputation is well-deserved. Potassium is critical for maintaining strong, healthy muscles and steady nerve function. It helps regulate muscle contractions and supports the delicate balance of electrolytes needed for your body to stay active. For seniors, this is especially important, as muscle health directly impacts mobility and independence. However, it's possible for a good thing to go too far. While bananas can offer benefits in moderation, eating too many might create unexpected problems for your body, particularly your legs. Here's where the problem begins. Potassium needs to be balanced in the body to work effectively. The kidneys are responsible for filtering out any excess to maintain safe levels. But for seniors with reduced kidney function, a common issue as we age, this filtration process slows down. This means even a modest increase in potassium intake can lead to an imbalance. When there's more potassium in your blood than your kidneys can manage, it creates a condition called hyperkalemia, and this can cause much more trouble than you'd suspect. Hyperkalemia can show up in different ways, but one of the earliest signs is muscle weakness. That's because potassium is directly involved in keeping your muscles functioning properly. Without the right balance, your muscles, including those in your legs, can't contract and release as efficiently, which may leave you feeling sluggish or struggling with activities as simple as climbing stairs. Cramping is another common symptom that might occur, catching you off guard during routine movements or waking you up in discomfort at night. For seniors who already face challenges with mobility, these issues add a layer of difficulty that can impact everyday life. The risks tied to high potassium levels don't stop at muscle discomfort. In more advanced cases, hyperkalemia can affect the heart. Potassium plays a crucial role in regulating your heartbeat, and too much can interfere with your heart's electrical signals. This could lead to irregular rhythms and, in rare cases, more serious cardiac problems. While this might sound severe, the risks should reinforce the need for caution, especially if you're someone managing kidney-related health conditions or already taking medications that affect potassium levels. The takeaway here isn't that you have to give up bananas entirely, far from it. The key is moderation. Enjoying a banana as part of a varied diet can still provide you with its benefits while reducing the risk of imbalances. If you're worried about overdoing it, it may also help to work with a healthcare provider who can assess your dietary needs, especially if you have kidney issues or take medications that influence potassium levels. Ultimately, small adjustments can make a big difference in how you feel and move. From a first glance, bananas seem like the perfect snack, but their hidden risks underline the importance of staying mindful about even the healthiest-looking foods. And with that in mind, there's another fruit, a much smaller one, that may come with an even bigger set of potential drawbacks. Let's see how it stacks up. Cherries are a favorito for their rich sweetness and are often seen as a healthy indulgence. With their vibrant color and reputation for anti-inflammatory properties, they've secured a place in many kitchens, especially for those aiming to ease aches and pains naturally. Cherries contain nutrients like anthocyanins, which are known to help reduce inflammation in the body. For seniors with common conditions like arthritis, that anti-inflammatory potential sounds promising. But despite their benefits, cherries come with risks that are easy to overlook, and they might be doing more harm than good when it comes to joint health and mobility. The red flag lies in their sugar content. Cherries are naturally high in sugar compared to other fruits. While this natural sugar might seem harmless, excessive amounts can create problems for seniors, particularly if you're managing conditions like arthritis. When sugar levels in the diet creep up, it becomes easier to gain weight without realizing it. Even a small weight increase can place added stress on your joints, which can make existing joint pain worse. For someone already dealing with arthritis symptoms, this extra strain can lead to more stiffness and discomfort. Over time, these effects can limit your ability to move freely, affecting basic activities like standing, walking, or bending. But the impact of sugar doesn't stop at your joints. Cherries can also affect energy levels quite directly. The natural sugars they contain can lead to sudden spikes in blood sugar, followed by crashes. For seniors, maintaining steady energy throughout the day is critical to staying mobile and active. Frequent blood sugar fluctuations can leave you feeling fatigued, which makes it harder to stay physically engaged and maintain muscle strength. Over time, these energy dips can also harm endurance, making it more difficult to keep up with daily routines. Research consistently highlights the importance of stable blood sugar for preserving strength and mobility. According to studies, unstable blood sugar levels are linked to muscle fatigue and overall reduced energy, both of which directly impact physical function in aging adults. For seniors who are already more vulnerable to fluctuations in energy, and who may be managing conditions like prediabetes or diabetes, even the natural sugars in fruits like cherries can become an issue if consumed without caution. This is why focusing on portion sizes is so important. Fortunately, you don't have to avoid cherries entirely to stay on top of your health. There are simple ways to enjoy them without overdoing it. For starters, keeping your portions small can make a significant difference. Alternatively, if you're looking to reduce sugar intake further, tart cherries could be a better choice. They contain less sugar than sweet cherries and pack many of the same antioxidants that provide anti-inflammatory benefits. By limiting sugar while still getting the good nutrients, you can work toward maintaining better mobility and less joint pain over the long term. Mangoes might remind you of tropical vacations and sunny days, but they come with some unexpected risks for seniors striving to maintain their mobility and strength. Known for their sweet flavor, mangoes are packed with vitamins like vitamin C and A, as well as antioxidants that support the immune system and overall health. On the surface, they appear to be a healthy and indulgent treat. However, their high natural sugar content makes them less innocent when it comes to preserving leg strength and staying active in later years. One of the biggest concerns with mangoes is how they affect blood sugar levels. Mangoes rank high on the glycemic index, which means they're digested quickly and can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. While this might give you an initial burst of energy, it's often followed by a crash that leaves you feeling tired and slowed down. For seniors, who already face more challenges maintaining consistent energy levels due to natural aging or other health conditions, this cycle of rises and falls in blood sugar can become a significant issue. Over time, these fluctuations can sap your endurance and contribute to muscle fatigue, making it harder to keep up with daily routines like walking or climbing stairs. For seniors managing diabetes or prediabetes, the sharp increases in blood sugar triggered by mangoes can be even more problematic. Studies have linked consistently elevated blood sugar levels to reduced muscle function, which directly affects your ability to stay mobile. The muscles in your legs depend on a stable supply of energy to operate efficiently, and frequent sugar spikes followed by crashes can disrupt that balance. This means that while a slice of mango may seem harmless or even healthful, it can quietly be working against your mobility and independence, especially if eaten in large quantities. The risks mangoes pose aren't about eliminating them altogether, but learning how to enjoy them more mindfully. One simple way to reduce their impact is by keeping portion sizes small. Avoid eating a whole mango in one sitting and instead opt for a small slice to satisfy your craving without overloading on sugar. Pairing mangoes with a source of protein, such as a handful of nuts or plain Greek yogurt, can also help slow down the absorption of sugar, preventing those dramatic blood sugar spikes and crashes. This method allows seniors to enjoy the sweet taste of mangoes while minimizing the associated downsides. Watermelon is the ultimate summer fruit, light, refreshing, and hydrating. Its high water content makes it a favorite choice on hot days, especially for anyone looking to stay cool and consume fewer calories. With each juicy bite, you're getting a dose of vitamins A and C, alongside plenty of hydration. For seniors, the appeal of watermelon may seem even greater, offering a sweet and guilt-free snack. But, despite its reputation as a healthy option, watermelon has a lesser-known downside that could affect muscle strength and mobility. The hydrating benefits of watermelon, surprisingly, are tied to one of its biggest risks: electrolyte imbalance. Because watermelon consists of over 90% water, consuming large amounts can dilute electrolytes in the body. Electrolytes such as sodium and potassium are essential for muscle health and overall function. They help regulate important processes like muscle contractions, ensuring that your muscles, including those in your legs, function properly. But when electrolytes are thrown off balance, it can lead to unexpected side effects. For seniors, this imbalance may result in muscle cramps, fatigue, or even weakness, making simple movements feel more difficult than they should. One issue tied to watermelon's high water content is its potential to increase urination. While drinking enough fluids is essential, overconsumption of foods like watermelon can have the opposite effect by flushing out too many electrolytes. This frequent urination can leave you feeling dehydrated, even while eating a fruit known for its hydrating qualities. The result? Dehydration-like symptoms such as muscle cramps, lightheadedness, or sluggishness, all of which can hinder your physical activity. For older adults whose muscles are already more prone to fatigue, even a slight imbalance can further compromise day-to-day movements. The importance of maintaining proper electrolyte levels in older age cannot be overstated. As the body ages, its ability to regulate hydration and electrolyte balance naturally weakens. Studies have shown that even small shifts in sodium or potassium levels can negatively impact mobility, leading to reduced leg strength or coordination. Seniors facing ongoing challenges, such as reduced kidney function, may be at even greater risk. Kidneys play a key role in filtering and balancing electrolytes, but as their efficiency decreases with age, the body's capacity to adjust to an electrolyte shift diminishes. This makes the effects of watermelon's water dilution more pronounced and harder to recover from, especially when coupled with certain medications that already alter electrolyte levels. Think about a situation where a senior has eaten a large bowl of watermelon on a hot day. The fruit naturally encourages urination due to its high water content, but along with this fluid loss comes a reduction in sodium and potassium levels. Without adequate replacement of these lost electrolytes, the individual might start feeling weak or notice muscle aches when standing up, walking, or climbing stairs. Though the symptoms might seem minor at first, they could worsen with consistent overconsumption, making it harder to stay active in the long run. The good news is you don't have to cut watermelon out of your diet completely. It's all about moderate enjoyment and smart combinations. Eating watermelon in smaller portions can help avoid any drastic electrolyte dilution. To offset potential imbalances, consider pairing it with foods rich in sodium or potassium, like nuts or a small serving of yogurt. Even electrolyte-enhanced drinks can complement the hydration benefits while maintaining the balance your muscles need. Canned fruit might seem like an easy and budget-friendly addition to your diet, but it could be hiding some of the biggest risks to your muscle and joint health. Packaged in heavy syrups and pumped full of preservatives, these pre-prepared options often offer far fewer benefits and significantly more drawbacks than fresh or frozen fruits. While the idea of saving time peeling, chopping, or slicing fresh produce sounds convenient, the trade-off could be affecting your mobility and strength in ways you wouldn't expect. The problem starts with the syrup. Many canned fruits are submerged in thick sugary solutions that contain excessive amounts of added sugar. In fact, some can have as much as 20 grams of sugar per serving, which is closer to what you might find in candy or desserts, rather than something typically thought of as healthy. This spike in sugar is bad news for seniors managing their joint or muscle health. Research consistently points out that high-sugar diets contribute to inflammation, which is one of the key drivers of chronic joint pain. For those dealing with arthritis, even a small increase in inflammation can amplify stiffness and discomfort, making walking, bending, or even gripping an object harder. But sugar doesn't just stop at joint pain. Excessive sugar intake also leads to weight gain, putting even more pressure on your lower body, particularly your hips, knees, and feet. The effects can be particularly harsh for seniors, who may already experience joint wear and tear or reduced cartilage. Extra weight creates a vicious cycle, placing added strain on your muscles and reducing their efficiency over time. As muscle strength weakens, Everyday activities like climbing stairs or standing up from a chair can become more challenging, directly impacting independence. The story doesn't get better when you consider what's missing from canned fruits. Unlike their fresh counterparts, which are rich in fiber and essential nutrients, canned fruits often lose out on their natural benefits during processing. Fiber, for example, is a crucial part of any healthy diet, helping to stabilize blood sugar levels and improve energy regulation throughout the day. Without it, there's a greater chance your energy levels will fluctuate, causing fatigue that impacts strength and stamina. The vitamins and minerals naturally found in fresh fruit are also diminished during the canning process, leaving you with empty calories that don't provide the support your muscles need to function at their best. Preservatives are another problem area with canned fruits. Used to extend shelf life, these chemicals add another layer of risk to muscle and joint health. While most preservatives are considered safe in small doses, frequent consumption can introduce unnecessary additives into your diet. These preservatives, combined with the sheer sugar content, do little to support mobility and might even accelerate muscle deterioration over time. Studies show that maintaining a nutrient-rich diet, free from excessive sugars and additives, can slow muscle decline and promote overall strength, both crucial factors for seniors looking to stay active. Switching to fresh or frozen fruits is a simple way to avoid the pitfalls of canned fruit and syrup. Look for options with no added sugar or preservatives, and aim to keep your snack portions balanced with other nutrient-rich foods. While canned fruits might feel accessible and easy, making more thoughtful choices can have a big payoff when it comes to protecting your strength and mobility. Avoiding certain fruits isn't about feeling deprived. It's about protecting your strength and independence. Making mindful swaps can safeguard your muscles, joints, and energy levels, key factors in staying active and mobile. Research shows that increasing fruit and vegetable variety improves muscle strength, which helps maintain independence as we age. Staying aware of what you eat means controlling factors like inflammation, balanced energy, and even grip strength, which is tied to overall mobility. Small changes, like choosing fresh fruits over sugary or processed options, have a big impact. Simple steps today can mean stronger, healthier movements for years to come.